Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us here on Morning Live as we continue our broadcast focusing on tourism as we officially celebrating World Tourism Day today. As I said earlier on, that Morning Live was in this very same province earlier this month for the launch of a Tourism Month. So with me now is the Minister responsible for tourism portfolio, Minister Tokozile Xasa. We're just going to be looking into a whole lot of things. As I said earlier on, that tourism itself contributes immensely towards the growth and the economy of South Africa. Minister Sawubona, good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us. Looking beautiful this morning.
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to South Africa on this World Tourism Day.
Well, thank you so much indeed. Just before we talk about tourism in South Africa, let me take this opportunity to congratulate you as you have been elected as one of the two deputy chairpersons of the Regional Commission for Africa during the 22nd Assembly of the UN World Tourism Organization in China last week. What does this mean to you?
Yes, indeed. We saw that as, showing confidence in South Africa to take leadership in such a world structure, because South Africa has been taking a lead. As you would understand, we are strategically located in the south of South Africa, and we have been doing very well when it comes to tourism, world-class establishments, service excellence, and have been, working and supporting a lot of our countries that we have relations with, so that when people come to South Africa, they don't just enjoy South Africa, they are able even to move to the neighboring countries. So we maintain standards, we support each other. So that contribution that we've been making was recognized even there, and South Africa is one of the three top leaders in the Commission for Africa, chaired by Kenya, and another vice chair is from Gambia. And for us, being a woman in that structure, in a male-dominated industry, it's quite important, because it means agenda for women will also be part of the agenda, because women are in the majority, even in the sector.
Well, congratulations once again, and all the best going forward. Now, let's focus on this year's theme of world tourism. The focus really is on sustainable tourism and development side thereof. How is your department ensuring that South Africa keeps growing in terms of its tourism numbers?
We're excited in that, we conduct a lot of research to understand what is happening, who is in the industry, and also bring in private sector participation. But on top of it, because tourism is government-led, so as government at all levels, we also are taking leadership to ensure that government at all levels participate. We have identified key ministries within the national government that we are able to sit with and able to say, this is what you can do to assist us to drive the numbers in terms of tourism growth, be it your Department of Home Affairs, Department of Transport, Department of Economic Development, and all of key departments. But critical to it is where we bring in the private sector, because it is driven by the private sector. Private sector is where, we have the skills, we have the establishments, we have people who have been there in the industry. And with the year of sustainable development, this is where we are looking into, when we expand, when we look into the numbers, how do we ensure that we respect the environment, we make our people participate, we develop them to be ready to welcome and also give the experience for the travelers as they come into the country. So we then formulate and sit with them to ensure that we share with them what our vision is. Government is taking the lead to make sure that our small and medium enterprises are developed, they are growing. We make interventions where we are looking into how we give them market access. Do they have the skills? Are their establishments up to standard, graded, and all of that? So we're looking into the value chain in terms of our intervention so that we can expose them. So we are very excited that we are here today, because here we're targeting lesser visited provinces so that to make sure that we unleash the hidden potential of new gems, of new products, because tourists, as they come, they no longer are just looking for game and all of that. They also want to talk to the people.
Yeah.
You know, this province, very critical for us, because we just saw Umamu Esther Mahlangu being celebrated in New York. But I must also say I am very grateful, because first and foremost, we recognized her. She received a ministerial award last year in our Lilizela Awards. And now our South African Tourism Office in America, together with the private sector there, they honored her. So it says culture and heritage of South Africa is now being highlighted, and it is going to be an attraction as tourists come to South Africa.
Beautiful, beautiful indeed, Minister. Just before I let you go, I just want to bring an incident that happened in Four Ways in Johannesburg, where 36 Dutch tourists were robbed at gunpoint. That's very unfortunate. Are you worried that this might sort of, have an impact on tourism here in South Africa, most importantly from our international guests?
That was indeed a very unfortunate situation, because as we market South Africa into the world, we want to market South Africa as a safe destination and a sought-after destination, where we are now not only looking into nature and the kind of establishment, but we are exposing our people to be, to be unleashed as those people who are welcoming, and also taking value into what tourism can present to them, to their household, in front of their communities. So now, that kind of a barbaric incident by those criminal elements, it also sends a very bad, reputation about our country. But we are very excited and satisfied with the swift way the Minister of Police leading all the security elements, that we're even able to talk to them, and we're happy that some of them indicated that we could come back.
All right, Minister, we'll leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for coming through. Well, there you have it. That's the Minister of Tourism in South Africa, Tokozile Xasa, talking to us, or rather painting us a picture of tourism here in South Africa. We're taking a break here on Morning Live. When we come back, there's still so much more to come from where we are this morning at Nkambeni Safari Camp.